Hi, this is Malene here. I'm sitting in India still, in Kovalam, and I want to make the last vlog before I'm going home in 2 days. So just sum up my trip here, my spiritual journey here to India for 5 to 6 weeks. First of all, I have done the treatments, Ayurvedic treatment here at Dr. Kjerrumgaard's place in Kovalam, where I have stayed all the time. I have done it in 3 weeks, this treatment, and overall it had really been a big trip in my spiritual journey as well, but also a really big journey in myself. From where I started the treatment, I was feeling, when I came down here, I was feeling a little bit, exhausted by the climate and by the trip down here. It was a long flight. So it took me 1.5 weeks before I felt settled down here, so I could enjoy it a little bit. So every step by step, I feel like I was being more settled here at the place. But we started the treatment at the first day here, and I think it took really long time before I felt like I have little energy to do just a little bit. The first couple of weeks exactly, it was really exhausted. I don't know how much the treatment was going into me, but in sort of way it was also the treatment, I think so, because all the massage and I could really feel how the massage going into me deeply every single time. And after a week, me and my boyfriend was talking about, we could really feel now that some days when we came up after the treatment, we was feeling really happy and so good, and that we had done something really good for our body. And some other days we just felt like, oh my God, my world was just crashing down. I couldn't manage anything. I just want to lay in my bed. I have no energy for reading a book or watch anything, a movie or something like that. I just want to be like a little baby inside myself, or just lying. I have no energy for social contacts or interacting with other people. It was here in India, a lot of people are so sweet and so kind, so they want to interact with you and they want to talk with you. But I tried to be nice, but I could feel that it was a little bit too much. So I was just taking myself some space and some time to relax and just feel where my body and my mind just want me to go. And then I talked to Dr. Kjerrumgaard as well. You can talk to him while you do the treatment. People talk a lot to him, some more than others. And he was just saying every time, you don't have to do anything. You just have to really just relax and maybe go and take a small walk or something like that, but nothing more, because our body was really getting into this treatment, and there was really happening a lot of different things. So, and it was really emotional as well. So you really don't have the energy. I can only speak for myself, but I didn't have the energy to do nothing at all. And it was just nice to hear that it wasn't just me that did not have the energy, but it was normal that people feel like this way. And then I think after a week or something like that, I was feeling more calm, and I started to, the exhaustedness was still in my body, but I could feel more calmness, and I could feel that all my thoughts about everything at home and what about my future, these kind of thoughts, I really have a lot, was starting to be a little more, not so much. There was not going everywhere, and my thought was not taking me every places. So I just, I could relax a little bit, and I still had the thoughts, and I still was exhausted and emotional all the time. I'm still emotional because, it's really a big thing, this treatment. So, but it's difficult to explain, but you can really feel all the days are different when you get the treatment. And the women who treat you as well, getting the massage from the women, they are so different, and they massage so different because they touch your body, and the massage go really deep inside. So sometimes you are just really emotional, and you just want to cry when you finish the treatment, and sometimes you just want to hug them and say nice things to them, and other times you just want to sleep. Or it's really different from day to day what you feel like. And the thing I have learned from this treatment is really listen to my body and listen to what the mind as well saying me, but the mind shouldn't say to me what I should do, but listen to my thoughts and listen what they say to me, but no, not going deeper into them. Yeah, so the thoughts I just I experience, and let it pass. Let the thought just don't go too much and too deep into them, but let them pass, like a train passing by. Just see and hear them, but do not get on board, if you can say it like that. So and maybe I said the treatment has learned me. It's not a way the treatment has learned me, but it's still, the treatment is going really deep, and it's like you are on a journey, and the journey will still continue when I come back home. So, but the journey for me has begun in seeing things that way. So listen to my body, and listen every day to how I feel, and say to myself, I don't need to do what I don't want to do. Because if my body tells me you need to relax, I have to listen to what my body says to me. And I really think the treatment has gone really deep inside my body and into me, into my core, and really feel that I can feel my core more, feel who I really am. I just feel like it's something that my body, I can feel, is more calm, and it's more like when I accept the things, my body accepts me as well. So it's just, see how things are just going together. And when I feel like I know my core and know who I am more, I think it's a way to experience how when I'm here, I just have more clear thoughts. I have more clear, experience and how I experience the world, and things are just so more beautiful. And I see myself as a more beautiful and more full person, and other people as well. And I think, as they say, that the treatment you go Ayurvedic treatment, that you have the Vata, Pitta and Kapha, all the energies inside you. I feel like I can sit in the top of the roof and look at now I'm that kind of energy in me, and maybe I have to do a little more like this, because otherwise I maybe get hurt, or I will say something that's not good for me or other person, or maybe I feel a little bit irritated or angry. And instead of going into that feeling, just see it from another angle, and see I have to take responsibility for that, and see, does this get me very far, or does this do something good for me? No, it doesn't, so do something else. And see all these kind of things in another perspective. And I just feel like I'm more clean inside, and I'm starting to feel that now if I have a thought or something like that, I can feel like, this is really what I want to do, or this is really nothing I can do about, or something like that. So how much you go into these kind of things, you'd have to take responsibility as well in every kind of thing you do. Yeah, and I can really feel that this journey and this treatment will take me far as well when I get home, and I can imagine that it can be really difficult as well, as Shampoo said, that you go home and you have your everyday life and people know you as a kind of a person, then you go into some routine and old routines, and it can be difficult to manage something. But I think it's important to do things like this and to know yourself, because then you know this is not me talking, this is the other people who want me to do things like that, and I have to know myself enough to say I don't want to be in this position, or be just with the people who getting the best person out of you, and take care of these feelings or what you have when I come home. I think it's really important to do that and listen to myself even more maybe than I do here, because I get some routines and the everyday life at home. Yeah, so I think it's really important to take responsibility in every kind of situation. Yeah, and another thing I started when I finished the treatment, I started the yoga up at the Brahma yoga at Suri's place, where I have making an interview with him as well. You can go and check out. And I started to do some yoga with him, and I have done a little bit at home when I came here. So I know it a little bit, but I'm not very much into it. And the thing he really learned me is that yoga is not just a gymnastic thing, or do some position on the mat. It really has to go deep into you, and it really has to take you very, very far, and much more far than just being on a mat. It's just, it's an energetic thing. It's like your body is just, it's really has to go deep. And I have really learned that yoga can take me deep. I really think it has been a good thing to get from the treatment and then do yoga, because it took me so much deeper. And from doing something good for my body, yoga really just continuing this journey, because it's really good. And as I said to Suris, the yoga teacher, I said to him, thank you for introducing yoga to my life, because it's not just doing some position. I really feel that it's getting deep inside me. And how you breathe, and how you in and exhale, and the energy inside you, and how the position can make you do it on the mat, and how these things you have to take it into your life as well, to do you more calm, and to do you more like yourself, to find your core and just be more peaceful inside and then out to the people. And I can really feel when I've been up there, and when I come out, I feel so good. And as he told me, when you do yoga, you only have done yoga if you feel, when you go out, you feel like you don't have to be really energetic, but you have to feel like you're more open, and you just feeling good. If you're tired and you just think your body wants to lay down, or he said, then you have not done yoga. So it's really a lifestyle, this yoga. It's not just a gymnastic thing, I have found out for me. And I really want to recommend this deep yoga, and not just doing it as a practice, but really go deep and take it into your life. And I really want to do that. I really want to use yoga more and do it every day. Do the position, but feel feel your body and feel your mind, how more calm it is. And when you have done the position, feel how you are. Feel how it goes deep into you, and how the in and exhale just fill you up with energy, and how your body knows exactly what it does. You know, we are just so up into our mind, and we just want to figure everything out. And when I go like a position, sometimes I say to my body, you have to go like this. But now I can really see it's the opposite way. I just have to close down my mind and listen to my body and be in that position and feel what it does to my body. And what I'm feeling afterward when I have done these positions. And then how I feel, take this into my life. Feel how I am, and just let this yoga fill you up, and really, really listen to your breath, and really use that, because we just, we don't listen to it. It's just something, it's just function, but it's keep you alive. If you don't have any breath, you couldn't be alive, and I couldn't sit here. So be a little more, experience it and feel how it does to you, and be more thankful for these things. Yeah, so it really, really takes me deep. So I want to practice as well when I come home. And then, I just open to see what it takes, where it takes me, and the treatment as well. And yeah, it's been really, really nice trip here, because it was a spiritual journey, but I had really had some expectations, but I couldn't find out what it was. So I would just, go down here and see where it takes me. But, I really now understand people who say go to India and they are spiritual and they go more inside themselves. And people are talking a lot about, go to India to find yourself. And you really, really, really has to do that, because it's really, really such a nice place, and I can really recommend this treatment and the yoga as well, because it really takes you deep, and I really think it take me even farther than I could imagine when I came here. So yeah, just give yourself a nice gift, and be thankful for your everyday life, no matter what you do, and only do things that make you happy. This is really, really important too, and be thankful for your body as well. It's really, it's such a precious thing and so beautiful. So yeah, I think this is what I want to end this video with. I'm feeling like the mosquito are attacking me. So yeah, see you back in Denmark. Bye.